Alright, some of you guys might remember this truck. This is the full-size Blazer we bought. It's been sitting out back for a while because I haven't had the time to mess with it. Well, had the time, didn't have the extra money. But this is Big Rick. Had this truck for, probably close to 2 years now. And all it's been doing is sitting, so I'm tired of seeing it sitting. So we're going to start getting it back on the road. And it's had the 1-ton swap, 456 gears, you know, the normal routine, aftermarket suspension, crossover steering, Atlas 2 transfer case. Got the pinion guard. I got a video on there somewhere from when we first bought it of all the stuff it's done to it. But had quite a bit done before I got it. Someone else built a truck and I purchased it off them. They gave me the killer deal on it. 12,000 pound winch. But what we're doing today is the master cylinder. So the issue we was running into was, the proper way to do this with the 1-ton swap is, in reality, is a Hydroboost setup. But I don't have the money for that, so last time I drove it, I've had this on the truck, or this truck on the road once since we've had it. Drove it across town and the brakes just sucked. You practically didn't have any. You had to keep pumping the crap out of them just to get any kind of pressure to even remotely attempt to stop this thing. It's rolling on 42-inch tires, so it's a decent sized set of meats. So what we done was, I got online, there's a lot of people saying they run these factory masters and they have no issues. So one guy I was talking to was saying that he thinks the master's bad, or something to do with the master cylinder. He's about sure of it, but it will build pressure. You just got to pump the crap out of it, and it's odd because you bleed it, you pump it up, you get someone in there to bleed it, you get pressure at all 4 wheels. I mean, it'll bleed out fine. It just loses pressure. So my guess is there's not enough, because Dana 60 calipers are huge, so it's not building enough fluid pressure to come down through the lines to squeeze the calipers. So since I can't afford the Hydroboost, we went and went to O'Reilly's. It's about the best deal I could find. We picked this one up, and instead of being the plastic one, I mean, it's nothing special by any means, but this $50-some, brand new, and it's cast just like the 3/4 ton style. So I'm hoping that'll make the difference. I mean, it's nothing, I'm just going to say it's nothing special, but I'll give you the part number in case it does work. But it's supposed to be the same. The problem I was running into with the bigger master cylinders I was finding was the diameter of the rear here. And I think this one calls for 1.125, I think. And all the good heavy duty master cylinders, of course, on the back are bigger than that. So the part number for it, this is from, like I was saying, I got it from O'Reilly's Brake Best Select. And where's it at? There you go. NMC 11368, China's finest. But it is brand new. It was $50-some, and came with a bleed kit. Yeah, here it is. Here's your bleed kit. Just screw them in, back them off, just like bleeding anything else. They said bleed kit. I was expecting, a bleed kit, but no such luck. So what I'm gonna do, I can only go so far until the kids get home, because I got to get someone out here when we go to bleed it. But instead of dragging it out, we'll get them off. This, I thought was a 15, but 15 was kind of sloppy. Threw a 5/8 on it. I figured it'd all be metric, being in the 80s, GM. I think that was a 15. But these up here, 5/8, I believe. Line wrench, I think it was 5/8. Let's see. It's 5/8 or 9. Oh no, maybe it was 9/16. I'm sorry. Yeah, 9/16 line wrench. And I don't know, I'll figure it out. be a 15 or 5/8 up around the brake booster, but I'll get these loose and we'll check it out. So I'll get the lines loose first while the booster, while the master's still hooked to the booster. You don't want to back them out first and you got everything moving around on your lines. I mean, my lines and everything are in good shape, but we'll get the lines off first and then we'll get the booster, or the master, off the booster. Alright, so the story of my life right here. Here's an issue. This master, the new one, it's cast. I was hoping it would fit, but it will not fit. As you can see here, the back, this is where it fits into your brake booster. You can see how big that is right there. And if I can get it set still, here's our new one. Set this first so you can see how small that is. You can see the difference there. So this new master is not going to work. So it's going to be a trip back to O'Reilly's. And of course, they don't have anything in stock. It all has to be ordered. So this will be going back into this box. I'll be taking my butt to O'Reilly's, order it, and then we'll have to pick this video back up hopefully tomorrow, which will be the weekend, and see what we get. Alright, next day, here's our new master cylinder, NMC 11303 or NMC 1873, whichever one you want to use there from O'Reilly's. But our new one's on. I still got to bleed it, get the lines hooked up, but as soon as my son gets here, we'll get this master cylinder bled off. We got it filled up. It's there's one. I see a little bit of air trickling up out of there. Would be easier to bench bleed it, I guess, but I don't have the kit that comes in where it screws in, comes up, and then it hooks to your master cylinder and runs the two hoses down. I don't have it, so we're going to use the two plastic pieces that came with the cylinder. So as soon as he gets situated, we'll get on that, get it bled, hook our lines up. So the easiest way I found, the way I've always done it, is if you have to go this route, was hook the master cylinder all the way up, bleed it, then I'll loosen them up, get a little bit of play in the master cylinder, makes it a little easier to hook your lines up. So as soon as he gets situated, we'll get on it. Well, it's on there, lines hooked up, master cylinder's bled, but what you know, I went to bleed the brakes and I forgot the freaking wrench to fit the wheel cylinders in the back. But I did notice, because I'll pick it up, where's it at? Right there. We're gonna need a new serpentine belt. But that's the least of my worries. But I'll buy a new one, keep that for a spare in case it ever breaks. Throw the old one back on to make it out. So that sucks. But it's on, it's bled. Yeah, lines are hooked up. But so now, tomorrow, I'll have to bleed the brake system out. I gotta go get a bottle of brake fluid anyway. This one was pretty much used what I had left in it on filling the master cylinder up and bleeding it. So need to get another one tomorrow. Make sure we bleed the system real well. Make sure all the air's out of it. Then we'll see what we got. Because these 60s, I'm sure you guys will be correcting me because I'm sure I'm saying something wrong, but somebody was saying, I can't see it, that some of these had I thought they were all single pistons. Somebody was telling me that, which I think this one is a single, but said that some of these, I don't know if it's depending on year or what, but some of these had a dual piston caliper on them, and that could also be the problem I'm having, because it's taking a super amount of fluid to get it to function properly. But I don't know. It looks like a single piston caliper to me, but we'll see. So it's left now. Oh, get the wheel cylinders bled out. You always start on the passenger side back, then the driver's side back, then you do your passenger side front, and then the driver's side front, and you should be good. But we're going to see if this was part of the problem with our braking issue. It is a new master cylinder, it's not remanufactured, but as they was telling me, it's the seal in the master cylinder itself where it compresses to push the fluid. that where's the original master cylinder that's not used to going that far, and it could have tore the seal up. But so we'll see. So it's all, we're down to brand new stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow. Yep, here we go. Moment of truth. All right, pump it up again. We're getting fluid. It's too hard to do with a wrench. There we go. Did it go down? No. It should have. Got all kinds of fluid. All right, hit it again. You can feel the shoes moving on the back plate. Still didn't go down? No. That's good or bad? Yeah, it should have went down. Try one more time on this side. You pushing? Yeah, I'm pushing. Getting fluid, but we're not getting a big stream. Okay. Hang on. Go ahead and let off of it. Alright, check the mass on there. Now, you can hear it. We got this side, so now you want to do the farthest away first. Passenger side back, so now we're going to bleed this one off, but I won't bore you guys with that. Alright, here we go. Oop. Passenger side, front. Oh, if I can get down in here. Let's see what we get. Oh man, that was a good stream. Alright, pump it up again. I think I hear air in the line. Oh yeah, that was a bunch of air. Alright, hit it again. Oh man. Shit. Alright, one more time. Yeah, how entertaining is this? Watching someone bleed brakes. Ready? Alright, check the fluid. Do the other caliper. We've got pressure without it running. Let's see what we get once it fires up. Go ahead and start it up. Actually, I don't even know if these terminals are tight enough. We got good enough connection. Might want to turn the wipers off. Well, there it goes. Alright. What we got for pressure now? Straight to the floor?
Straight to the floor.
Try pumping it. Is it building up pressure?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's what it is. It needs a Hydroboost.
So it didn't work?
No, the same thing we had before. Well, a little bit better, but the same thing we had before.
No, it's not getting any better.
It ain't building up no pressure?
No. Look.
Alright, hold it down. Put it in reverse and see what it does.
What's behind me?
My Saturn. I'm going to hold and try drive. Let it roll forward, hit the brake. That's take off on you. Huh? Yeah.
Showing anything.
What are you doing? Hold the brake and give it a little gas. It's hold. Yeah, it's doing alright. Still think we need a Hydroboost. We'll put it in park. Go ahead and shut it off. So we need the OEM style master. Yeah, but we still need the Hydroboost set up for it to get full function. But good enough to drive it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Sorry.